my dear friends, welcome to the Sharp Page Update. I Deepak Tiwari and I am going to teach you the topic dispersion without deviation. Friends, in previous video I have explained the topic deviation without dispersion, and today I am going to take other topic. It means dispersion without deviation. Friends, I have explained you in previous video what is the meaning of deviation and what is the meaning of dispersion, and some related formulas, that is formula for deviation, formula for dispersive power, formula for angular dispersion. Now, here I am explaining dispersion without deviation. So I am going to figure here, friends, if we take two prisms, the angle of prism of first prism is represented by A, and the material of this prism is crown glass, and the second prism is placed nearby the first prism in such a manner that the angle of prism of both the prism should be opposite to each other. It means the other prism will be placed in this manner, and the angle of prism for this prism is represented by A dash, and the material of this prism, means of the second prism, is flint glass. Now, if an incident ray is incident on the reflecting surface of the first prism in this direction, and the original direction of this incident ray is in this way, this incident ray, due to the first prism, it splits into its constituent colors. So this is the spectrum of the white light ray by the first prism. It means red, yellow and V, and the remaining colors are in between red and violet color. And this spectrum of light is again passed out to the second prism in this direction, red, violet, and the mean color is represented by the Y. So friends, you can see here the direction of incident ray and the direction of all the emergent rays are same direction, or the incident ray and emergent rays are parallel to each other. So this phenomena is known as dispersion without deviation. It means the deviation of the first prism is cancelled by the second prism, but not dispersion. So this process is called dispersion without deviation. Now, the ratio of the angle of prism means that the angle of prism of the first prism is represented by A, and the angle of prism of the second prism, means that of the flint glass prism, is represented by A dash. So the ratio of angle of prism of both the prisms, means the value of A upon A dash, should be in such a manner that the dispersion occurs, but the net deviation through the combination of these two prisms will be 0. It means there will be only dispersion but not deviation. So in this video, now I am finding the ratio of the angle of prism by the mathematical calculation, means the value of A upon A dash. So we are finding the ratio of the angle of prism, means condition for the dispersion without deviation. Now, condition. for the dispersion without deviation. Condition means we are finding the ratio of A upon A dash. Now friends, as you can see here, the dispersion occurs, but the deviation is 0 by the combination of these two prisms. So let the deviation by the first prism, means deviation through the crown glass prism, is represented by delta y equal to mu y minus 1 into A. Here, delta y is the deviation of yellow color, or you can say that the deviation of mean color of the spectrum of light, and mu y represents the refractive index of the crown glass prism, and A is the angle of prism of the crown glass prism. Now let the deviation through the second prism, means deviation through the flint glass prism, is represented by delta y dash equal to mu y dash minus 1 into A dash. In this relation, delta y dash represents the deviation for the yellow color, or you can say that for the mean color of the spectrum of light of the flint glass prism. Mu y dash is the refractive index for the yellow color of the material of this prism, means of the second prism, and A dash is the angle of prism of the flint glass prism. Now, as we can see here, the net deviation is 0. आप नाम से देख सकते हैं, dispersion without deviation means the process in which dispersion occurs, but there will be no deviation. So the net deviation will be 0 by the combination of these two prisms. It means you can say that delta y plus delta y dash equal to 0. Now we can substitute the value of delta y and delta y dash with these two relations in here. So we get mu y minus 1 into A plus mu y dash minus 1 into A dash equal to 0 by substituting the value of delta y and delta y dash. So in next step we can write it mu y minus 1 into A equal to, by shifting this term to right hand side, we get minus mu y dash minus 1 into A dash. So the ratio of the angle of the prism for getting the dispersion without deviation by the combination of these two prisms, we have A upon A dash equal to minus mu y dash minus 1 upon mu y minus 1. So this will be the condition, or you can say that this will be the ratio of the angle of prism for getting the dispersion without deviation. A upon A dash equal to minus mu y dash minus 1 upon mu y minus 1. Now जैसा कि आपने इस नाम में देखा कि डिस्पर्शन हो रहा है बट देयर इज नो डेविएशन, मींस हाउ वी कैन फाइंड द रिजल्टेंट डिस्पर्शन. डिस्पर्शन अगर हो रहा है तो डिस्पर्शन कितना हो रहा है? सो नाउ आई एम फाइंडिंग द रिजल्टेंट डिस्पर्शन इन दिस केस. Now friends, I am finding the resultant dispersion in this case. Friends, in the previous video, I have told you the relation for the dispersion, means angular dispersion. So angular dispersion theta is equal to mu v minus mu r into A. Here mu v represents the refractive index for the material of the prism of violet color, and mu r represents the refractive index of the material of the prism for red color, and A represents the angle of prism. Here, first prism is of crown glass and the second prism is of the flint glass material. So friends, let the angular dispersion through the first prism, means angular dispersion through the crown glass prism is represented by theta c equal to mu v minus mu r into a. Here, theta c represents the angular dispersion through the crown glass prism. Mu v represents the refractive index for the violet color of the material of prism. Mu r represents the refractive index for the second prism, means for the flint glass prism for red color, and a represents the angle of prism. Now, let the angular dispersion by the second prism, means angular dispersion by the flint glass prism is represented by theta f, and this will be equal to mu v dash minus mu r dash into a dash. Here, theta f, angular dispersion by the flint glass prism, mu v dash represents refractive index of the material of the prism for violet color, mu r dash represents the refractive index for the material of the prism for red color, and a dash represents angle of prism of the second prism, means of the flint glass prism. Now, let the total dispersion, means the dispersion by the combination of these two prisms is theta. Here, theta represents the total dispersion by the combination of crown glass prism and flint glass prism. So, theta equal to sum of the angular dispersion through crown glass prism and angular dispersion through flint glass prism. So, it can be written as theta c plus theta f. Now, we can substitute the value of theta c and theta f in this step. So, we get theta equal to mu v minus mu r into a, mu v minus mu r into a, plus mu v dash minus mu r dash into a dash. So, plus mu v dash minus mu r dash into a dash. Now, friends, here the value of a dash, means the value of angle of prism, can be calculated with the help of this relation. Means यहाँ से हम a dash की वैल्यू को फाइंड कर सकते हैं. So the value of a dash will be mu y minus 1 into a upon mu y dash minus 1 with negative sign. So by substituting the value of a dash here, we get theta equal to mu v minus mu r into a. यहाँ पर जो प्लस साइन है वो इस माइनस साइन के कारण it will be converted into negative sign. So here we put minus sign in place of plus sign, and mu v dash minus mu r dash, the value of a dash with the help of this relation, mu y minus 1 into a upon mu y dash minus 1 with negative sign, and I have put the negative sign here. So the value of a dash mu y minus 1 into a upon mu y dash minus 1, mu y dash minus 1. Now friends, in previous video I have told you the relation for the dispersive power, means dispersive power can be written in this way. Here, omega represents dispersive power, and the relation for dispersive power is mu v minus mu r upon mu y minus 1. So, now you can see here, mu v dash minus mu r dash upon mu y dash minus 1 will be the dispersive power for the flint glass prism. Now, for the dispersive power of the crown glass prism, here you can see mu y minus 1 to hai, but we do not have the mu V minus mu R. So, by multiplying with mu V minus mu R in numerator as well as in denominator, so we get theta equal to mu V minus mu R into A minus mu V dash minus mu R dash upon mu Y dash minus 1. Here mu Y minus 1 into A. Now we are multiplying denominator and numerator with mu V minus mu R. So mu V minus mu R and here mu V minus mu R. Now you can see here mu V dash minus mu R dash upon mu Y dash minus 1 can be written as 1 upon omega dash. Here omega dash represents the dispersive power for the flint glass prism. Now the relation for the dispersive power is mu V minus mu R upon mu Y minus 1, but here we have mu V dash minus mu R dash upon mu Y dash minus 1. So we can write here omega dash means dispersive power of the flint glass prism. Now here mu Y minus 1 upon mu V minus mu R. This is the reciprocal of this relation. So we can write here 1 upon omega, and omega is the dispersive power of the first prism, means of the crown glass prism. So by taking the mu V minus mu R into A as common, theta equal to mu V minus mu R, mu V minus mu R into A, mu V minus mu R into A को हमने यहाँ से कॉमन लिया, and now by taking common here we get only 1, and this is the dispersive power of the flint glass prism and it is represented by omega dash, so we can write here omega dash, and omega y minus 1 upon mu V minus 1 into R. Mu y minus 1 upon mu V minus mu R is the reciprocal of the dispersive power of the crown glass prism. So we can write here omega, and this is the final dispersion by the combination of the crown glass and flint glass prism. Now you can see here, this is the ratio of the angle of prism for dispersion without deviation. This is the total dispersion, means resultant dispersion by the combination of these two prisms. So friends, for more content, please like and subscribe the channel, the Sharp Page Update. Till then, goodbye.